Ryan Cole, a powerful tech billionaire known for his brilliance and composure, strides into his company's sleek, high-rise lobby with his 8-year-old son, Noah, by his side. Noah, autistic and nonverbal, is clutching his toy airplane tightly, his eyes darting around the vast, echoing space. The fluorescent lights, the chatter, the ringing phones, it's all too much. Within seconds, Noah crumples to the floor in a panic, screaming and thrashing, unable to process the sensory overload. Employees freeze in place. Conversations stop. People glance awkwardly but do nothing. Ryan, normally in control of every situation, stands paralyzed. His face, usually unreadable, is now etched with fear, guilt, and helplessness. He kneels beside his son, whispering his name, trying to calm him, but Noah only cries harder. A few executives awkwardly offer help, but none know what to do. The moment stretches, heavy and uncomfortable. Ryan's phone vibrates. His calendar is packed. He's late for a board meeting, and the world is watching. The man who commands boardrooms and billion-dollar deals suddenly can't soothe his own child. He feels exposed. Powerless. In that chaotic moment, the lobby that once symbolized his success becomes a mirror to everything he can't control. Ryan holds Noah tighter, heart pounding, as silence and confusion fill the room. No one steps forward, until someone completely unexpected does. And just like that, everything begins to change. As the tense silence grips the high-tech lobby, no one dares move. Then, through the crowd, Rosa steps forward. She's the cleaning lady, always unnoticed, always silent, pushing her cart down the hallways. But now, her eyes are focused not on the floor, but on the small boy in distress. Without hesitation, she kneels beside Noah, slow and calm, her every movement filled with quiet understanding. She doesn't speak. She just begins to hum, a soft, gentle lullaby in Spanish. The melody flows like warm sunlight, soothing and timeless. It's a song passed down through generations, one Rosa once sang to her own daughter. Noah's sobs begin to soften. His flailing slows. His small body, tense and trembling just moments before, starts to relax. He looks up at Rosa, captivated by the tune, and inch by inch, he crawls into her lap. He buries his face into her shirt and grips her sleeve like a lifeline. Gasps ripple quietly among the watching employees. Ryan, still crouched nearby, can't believe what he's seeing. His son, who doesn't let anyone touch him, is calm. Completely still. Breathing slowly. Time seems to stop. The noise of the office fades. All eyes are on this quiet woman and the peace she's brought. Rosa gently rocks Noah, still humming, her expression filled with both strength and sorrow. No titles, no degrees, just heart. In that moment, Ryan realizes, someone who was always in the background just stepped into the center of his world. The next morning, the atmosphere at the office is noticeably different. Whispers follow Rosa wherever she walks. But she doesn't seek attention. She just does her job, as always, quietly, humbly. That afternoon, Ryan personally invites her to his office. The staff watches, stunned, as the billionaire CEO holds the door open for the cleaning lady. Inside, the walls are lined with awards and million-dollar accolades, but Rosa's presence brings something else entirely. They sit. At first, Ryan is unsure how to begin. Then, softly, he says, "You calmed him, like no one else ever has." Rosa nods gently, then shares her truth. Years ago, she had a daughter, Lucia, nonverbal, like Noah. She raised her alone, worked 2 jobs, and hummed lullabies to help her sleep. Rosa smiles faintly as she speaks, but there's a grief in her eyes that time hasn't erased. Lucia passed away at just 10 years old. Ryan is speechless. The air in the room turns heavy. Rosa places her hand over her heart and says, children don't need power or money. They need presence, and patience. That sentence pierces through Ryan's emotional armor. The man known for numbers and negotiations suddenly feels small, and seen. For so long, he'd buried his exhaustion, worn his status like a shield. But Rosa didn't look at him like a CEO. She saw a father trying. Tears fill his eyes. He whispers, "Thank you." And for the first time in years, someone simply nods, and understands. The company town hall is packed. Employees chatter, curious about the unusual all-hands meeting called by the CEO himself. When Ryan Cole walks onto the stage, the room falls silent. But there's something different about him. His usual corporate stiffness is gone, replaced by something far more human. He takes a deep breath and begins, not with sales numbers or projections, but with a story. "My son, Noah, had a meltdown right here in our lobby. And I couldn't help him," he says, voice trembling. "But someone did. Not a doctor. Not a therapist. A woman many of us walk past every day without even seeing." A photo of Rosa gently holding Noah appears behind him. The room goes still. Ryan calls Rosa to the stage. She steps up, stunned, wiping her hands on her uniform. He turns to her and says, "Because of you, I saw my son differently. And because of your daughter, Lucia, countless children will now have a place where they're understood." He announces the launch of the Lucia Center for Sensory Learning, a fully funded space for neurodivergent children, created in Rosa's daughter's memory. And Rosa? She won't just be honored, she'll help lead the center, guiding it with the heart and wisdom no degree could teach. Gasps echo through the hall. Then applause. Then a standing ovation. Rosa breaks down in tears, overwhelmed. Ryan wipes his own eyes. In a room once driven by profit, compassion has taken the spotlight. And it's nothing short of extraordinary. 1 year later, the air is filled with soft laughter, gentle music, and the quiet hum of something extraordinary. The grand opening of the Lucia Center for Sensory Learning is in full swing. It's nothing like a typical school. There are no loud bells, no blaring lights. Just calming colors, sensory rooms, soft textures, and wide, open spaces built with love and intention. Children roam freely, exploring art corners, quiet nooks, and interactive learning zones tailored to their unique needs. Among them, Noah sits cross-legged on a cozy rug, fully at peace. He smiles, a full, open smile, as Rosa reads to him and a small circle of kids. Her voice is gentle, her presence grounding. Nearby, a silver plaque glistens on the wall. It reads, "In memory of Lucia. Love needs no words." Ryan stands silently in the doorway, watching the scene unfold. He's not in a suit. He's not holding a phone. He's just a father. A witness to a miracle born from one impossible day, and one woman's quiet grace. He glances at Rosa, who meets his eyes and gives a knowing smile. No words are exchanged, but none are needed. The center isn't just a building. It's a sanctuary. A symbol of what happens when empathy meets action. From a moment of chaos in a corporate lobby came a ripple that changed lives. Not with money alone, but with heart. And in that soft, joy-filled space, the world feels a little more human. A little more whole.